Good evening, general public of the internet, social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt, Reddit, 4chan, Discord, Skype, Snapchat, MySpace, Tumblr, Blue Sky or Blue Page, Twitter X, WhatsApp, Telegram, AOL, Yahoo Instant Messaging, and the Yahoo group, Google, Gmail, Google Drive, Google Keep, Google Notes, and many more social medias internationally and exclusively on the mobile application, like what I'm recording right here right now. I'm recording with my OnePlus 12 phone, so watermark, copyright, trademark, producing a content of me here to wish everyone Happy New Year's Eve at the time of this recording. And tomorrow will be New Year's on January 1st, 2025, Wednesday. So once again, at the time of this recording, it is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow will be New Year's. And if this gets posted near January 20th, well, it will be the inauguration day, or it is the inauguration day for the incumbent, or the previous incumbent, Donald J. Trump, as his president-elect for his second year term for the next 4 years, going forth in January 20th, 2025. So to get ahead and to prepare for such transition politically as part of an everyday life in reality, like it or not, I just want to throw that out there and give everyone a heads up that I'm trying to dress myself like a politician, dress formally like a president, and talk like a president, which I'm doing right now. But since tomorrow will be New Year's, I just want to end the era saying that I appreciate for having friends, for few that do care about me, that keep tabs on me, that checks up on me, that give me a call, telling me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, hey, how you doing? What's up? You want to hang out? If I want to be honest, 31 years of my life, hardly nobody still makes time to talk to me. And ever since at the start of Facebook, or whenever I first got into Facebook, like way back in middle school, I have no friends at all. I used to make so many friends, and literally 400, 500, 600 friend lists on either Instagram or Facebook or any other social media. Not a single soul ever talked to me. Now, I'm not going to force anybody to talk to me, and I'm just really getting used to it at this point. But I will just say that I still been going strong, still doing okay, living life to the fullest, enjoying life. I'm grateful that I'm married for 1 year to at least have something that I can cherish to. Like, all that matters to me at the moment is I'm happy to be married. Marriage, relationship, it has ups and downs. It's not perfect. I wish it could be better like my parents or grandparents. That's all I can say. Like, I want to make sure that marriage is equal, meaning that we're both independent and can take care of themselves as well as each other. And the way I like to define that is I'm a productive and proactive future father figure. And I'm already trying to define that really well, such as I don't play games, I cut down movies, I cut down things that don't pay the bills. So I really been defining that and been demonstrating that in front of all my peers, and of course to the general public of the social media. If you're going to keep playing games or make time for games, then I would doubt that, in my opinion, one would not be ready to foster kids if the games mean so much to them, video games. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm just putting that as a potential fact that the way I look at it is I'm not married to my video games. There is time and place for video games, there's time and place to watch movies, and there's time and place for this and that. But when it comes to more important things like work, going to the doctor, dentist, and of course your kids, you gotta really put that first as priority. You gotta put your attention on that and pay attention to the time and all that. So what I'm trying to say is being an adult is hard, and you're not a baby or a little kid. You're not in elementary school, middle school anymore, and you're probably going to be outgrowing high school. And once you graduate college, you're already seeing the essence of the real world. You go to work 40 hours, 9 to 5, paying bills every month. That's the real life, as reality as it can be. We don't live in a fantasy world where you can always get what you want and be happy with it. We don't live in a utopian world. We live in a world where everything is just hell. Cruel and hell. But anyway, since this will be an end in an era, I want to say that my New Year's resolution will be around living life to the fullest and taking life seriously in general. I know in 2024 I tried my best to uphold it, but I tried. I will admit I failed on some instances that I have promised myself back in 2024. Like I failed to work out regularly, so I tried, but I lost motivation. And I made myself clear when I make a lot of video content like this to post on Facebook that I don't really like to work out without a proper motivation. For example, if a photographer that lives here in Austin or lives somewhere here in Texas invited me to do a photo shoot, and it's free for 3 hours, 4 hours, and it's every weekend, guaranteed, that will get me motivated to work out. That's a good example, whether you believe it or you don't, and you care or not. I'm just throwing that as a fine example. Otherwise, I don't see any reason for me to work out. I don't work out as a hobby. I don't work out like I'm not a professional bodybuilder. I don't like to work out without any proper means. However, I might take that since I like to write stories. And with that being said, I went back to writing stories recently because all special thanks to ChatGPT and the rise of AI. Now, I don't care if you hate the AI or for all that creation. I know there's been protests and all that, but it existed and it's still been around. And again, special thanks to ChatGPT. I've been using it and I've been trying to master it, and it's really like connecting with me really well. So much that it earned my vote. It earned my subscription. So I subscribe paying $21.20 a month. $20 after tax. And it created the proper image that I was looking for, as close as my mental expectation. Because every time I go to work or wherever I'm at, my mind is all fixated on conjuring up a lot of image, a lot of OCs, a lot of original characters, original stories, original ideas, all from my head when I'm at work. Every day I'm at work, 3 to 4 hours, I keep thinking about my creating new characters and creating new stories, new chapters. Like, I think my natural aptitude or my natural talent is creativity in general, or creative writing stories. Because back in 5th grade, I've been writing stories, just pencils on journal paper, writing over more than 30 journals from 2005 to about 2016, all the way through from elementary school to high school. I've been writing stories a lot, and I love it. I was all alone, single, lonely, solitude, hardly ever make any friends, and my only happy place is just writing stories, creating my own imaginary friend, living my own world, find my happy place. And I'm happy about it. And still to this day, it always just naturally comes back to haunt me, and it is like my fate and destiny that the whole writing story part will always come back, because I see myself as a 24/7 stressed out person, not a happy person. I still feel like I'm going to be missing something. Always continuing to piece the puzzle. So yeah, I just wanted to express all that. And writing story means a lot to me, just like every artist that draws, animates, like creating their own music, producing their own movies, like movie producers, filmmakers. It's going to mean a lot to them. Now, if I have to respect that, you have to respect me too, not only as a content creator, a cosplayer, general modeling, but I'm dominantly a creative writer, anime creative writer, a potential future anime producer, hoping to produce my own general fiction, fan fiction, anime out of all my hard work, my hard creative ideas, my hard creative stories that I've been writing for like probably almost more than 10 years, I would say, about 12 years, minus 7 years of hiatus from 2016, somewhere around there, all the way to now. I've been writing stories for 7 years, and now I'm just getting back into it. And I've been promoting it all because of AI. Special thanks to ChatGPT and any other free AI image generator. I really appreciate that. I don't like to spend money on artists because they could be potential scammers. And I just want to throw this out in general and call out all scammers and illegal solicitors that try to be focusing on cheating people for money, stealing money, con artists, all that. I don't tolerate scammers. I don't tolerate con artists. I have no respect for any people like that just wants to steal money and not, deliver the promise on their end. If you're a legitimate artist, a commission artist, whether you are on DeviantArt or whatever, I would appreciate if you give me a free artwork or a 75% discount. But I prefer one free artwork, just one free artwork from you to show that you are a legitimate and an honest commission artist, that you will not steal the customer's hard-earned money. Because there are scammers out there that are posing like that, posing as an artist and promising, free this and that, and they charge over 80 or 100 for one page, one image. I don't like that. I already been scammed, catfish, gold diggered, con artists so many times in the past, and I'm tired of all these scammers just keep on finding new ideas. And I'm trying to shut that down, cancel all the scammers, put it into all their illegal, fraudulent work. And same thing with all dishonest and illegitimate commission artists out there. I just want to shine light and throw this out as a general awareness that I'm trying to study to understand better and how to report dishonest artists that really just trying to steal people's money and not work on commissioning their artwork for them. I have seen that happen to other people, and I don't want to be the next target and victim of it. I am a legitimate creative writer. I post all my stories for free on Wattpad and Blogspot or on bloggers, and I'm willing to spread it on all creative writing website like on the application Starry or something, like any other website that is all about creative writing where you can post your stories with all limitless words. I'm gonna do just that. I'm trying to protect my work from copyright, protect my work from anyone trying to steal all my ideas, and I'm trying to get it all down on paper as much as I can. Writing stories means a lot to me, and I can say the same, and I can understand the same from all legitimate commission artists or animators, filmmakers, like any artistic out there. I respect that. I understand. But yeah, I'm just expressing that from the bottom of my heart, that I hope I can be well known and be famous for what I do, from my own passion and dedication. Writing stories has been my number one thing I always wanted to do, not cosplaying. Even though people have been friends with me and they see me dominate cosplaying, but I've been writing stories since 2005, and that's the longest and my utmost personal passion and experience I have. I've been writing stories and I have such creativity. So yeah, I just wish that I can work with legitimate artists and work with music producers, hoping to really bring all my creations to life, hoping to turn my stories, original stories, my fan fiction stories, into anime. And I will say, if it came to fruition, and this project came to fruition, if it worked and it's successful, it will be the number one, in my opinion, to me, that it will be the number one anime on the top, kicking down Sword Art Online. Because Sword Art Online is my number one favorite anime. As you can see right here in my wallet, Sword Art Online. I love Sword Art Online. When it first got introduced to Toonami back in 2014 or so. I think that was before Deadman Wonderland, Cashin Sins, Samurai 7. If you've been in that era, then you know it was premiered on Toonami or on the Adult Swim, showing season 1. Then season 2, you know, the fairy arc or something, the Alfheim Online, then Gun Gale Online and all that. It aired on Adult Swim or on Toonami at that time, and that's when I just fell in love with it, because I used to play a lot of MMORPG games, you know, Genshin Impact, Mabinogi, Rusty Hearts, Aura Kingdom, World of Warcraft, God's War, even Facebook browser games, crazy monkey games like Autumn War, any games that has social skills, you know, social interacting, RuneScape, all that. I play a lot of MMORPGs, and I'm always seeing myself as truly as the solo lonely player. I always have to grind everything by myself with no friends, no true online friends that will always say hi to me and say, hey, how you doing, and all that. No, I'm just a single lonely player on every MMORPGs, and cannot ever wrap my head around that. I don't really like AFK players, people that are just standing around idle, wasting their own electricity, and even trying to cloud up the town or something, causing lag for other people, ruining their experience, their gaming experience when they're trying to take the game seriously, like really trying to play the game and try to understand the lore or the plot or whatever. Like, I'm those people that take the game seriously. Like, I would install and play the games for almost full day. I'm a true hardcore grinder. I would always see myself leveling up all the way to 50 in one day. That's how much I would really be into playing games back in the days. But now I'm just trying to emphasize the same amount as writing stories, trying to produce 7 chapters all at once or create over 100k worth of words. I mean, I am such of a creative writer myself, and I feel dedicated and passionate about it. And yeah, I'm not a gamer or an anime, so anyone that knows me, knew me, getting to know me, or don't care to get to know me, I will just say I'm not your guy to be watching anime or watching movies. I'm not a movie buff. I'm slowly outgrowing games, so I'm not a gaming buff. I'm a creative writer buff. I see myself like to create and be imaginative as possible. So I just wanted to really strongly express that for those that knows me, that knew me, and all that.
Okay, great. Time from now.
Oh, I just got interrupted. So I'm not gonna really edit this video because this is a raw video. Just want to I will just try to come back and finish my 2025 New Year's resolution oath of office inauguration style speech. Formally, since I'm in this nice outfit. But yeah, it's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. At the time of this recording, this is Sunbeam Ty / General Sunbeam / Solitaire Cosplay. Wish you all safe travels and best wishes on your endeavors, and enjoy life to the fullest. Don't be naughty and don't be doing anything bad. Peace. Hello, good evening. Sorry about the interruption. Yeah, that's my immediate family calling me for dinner to celebrate New Year's Eve 2024, or the last day of this month and the year as well. So again, happy New Year's Eve, Americans. And again, I forgot what I was saying, but again, I'm trying to follow like every individual, every people, mom, dad, grandpa. Let's say the previous former president that lived 100 years ago, President James E. Carter, Jimmy Carter. He's a father, been living on a farm with no plumbing, no electricity, pretty much no entertainment. If you can do it, I can do it. He found his success, so can I. But anyway, that's why I stopped playing games. I don't play Genshin Impact. I don't play Mabinogi. I don't play any MMORPG because I know for sure I'm going to be, based on my own fate and destiny, I'm going to be a solo, lonely person. I don't want to be doing dungeons all by myself. I don't want to be doing instances by myself. I just wish the community would get together, join hands, and say, hey Sunbeam, you want to be friends? Hey Sunbeam, how you doing, man? How you doing? You want to do dungeons and all that? Like, I want that love. I want all that attention, the fair amount of attention and the fair amount of friendship and the communication and the community to get together like that, and not just every man for themselves and people just, and all the players just AFK on any MMORPG games. Cannot wrap my head around that and cannot understand why people just don't want to take the game seriously. Like, Mabinogi has a lot of AFKers, a lot of just people that don't want to play the game seriously. They're just standing there idle and just wasting their own electricity, and even wasting by hogging up the game, the lag and the latencies and all that. Because sometimes I get disconnected because there's too many people just crowding up the game, and it's just ridiculous. So I want to speak my mind on that and trying to put an end to all that AFKing idle gamers and more focus on taking the game seriously. I wish to see that change in any MMO communities. At least that's my experience from playing games for all these years, and of course that's why I love Sword Online. It reminds me of Sword Online because I play a lot of MMORPG games, and I was always truly am a solo player. Whether you feel me or not, whether you believe it or not, or if you care or not, well, I'm just here to freely express how I feel, and this is again a blogging discussion since this is the end of an era and end of the year, to speak my free mind and to freely express to the general public of the internet, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, DeviantArt, and many social medias in varying platforms. Friends and families, for those that care to hear me out, to hear what I have to say, well, I appreciate it. If you don't and you don't care, well, I'm sorry, but it is a given privilege here in America to exercise the free speech and expression. So moving forward, that I want to say at least to give some few shout outs. So I will be calling out people. So again, if you don't care about this video, well, you're gonna be missing that, whether for good for bad. I'll be calling you out, but at least I'll be calling out my peers. So for starters, I got free prints. I just want to say I appreciate for a few things from going to convention that I got free prints. So I believe shout out to one of my friends, my best man, Player 464. Yeah, Player 464, Alexander C. Ballard and his family. So Player 464, EP Wolverine, Leave It to Tegan, Queen Oberon, Kill Every Venue, the family for these prints. And I might assume if it's not for these, then I guess special thanks to conventions, KawawaCon, Etchy Expo, IkiCon, from understanding. I forgot where I got these prints from, but thank you very much. Oh yeah, maybe from Anime Austin Alliance. So AAOA, thank you too. Shout out to them. So shout out to Player 4 and his family. Shout out to many conventions, KawawaCon, IkiCon, HE Expo, or fandom events for the prints. I would say, and of course, for these two videos, shout out to my longtime friend, Crazy74, or Crazy Chris, for these two videos as a gift. Thank you for these two. I have made the effort to watch these two movies, and I would say this one, I like this one better than this one. At least this one has some romance, but being as it is, I will say again, I'm getting back into writing, and I'm not making time to watch movies like these or any movies that my family have. I'm not a movie buff, nor a video game buff. Because if it doesn't pay the bills, then what point does it serve me to invest my time in it? It's just a time waster, in my opinion. Unless you're live streaming and you're trying to upload it on Facebook to make money by getting this video monetized on YouTube. Because I'm trying to get over millions of views and hit like 5K or 2K subscribers in order to be qualified to get in partnership with YouTube. And I don't know how other people do it, but I thought I'll be getting a lot of views or a lot of likes. I doubt anybody's going to sympathize with that, and I doubt this video will get blown up with a lot of comments and sympathies. I'm just here to speak my mind and say that I'm just enjoying New Year's and just want to let everyone know that, you know, I'm just trying to be positive, that I appreciate my friends, Crazy Chris, Crazy74, for giving me two of these movies when I last hang out with him in Texas. Shout out to him. I just want to recognize him. If he still has Twitch or something, I believe if he still has Twitch for a long time, his user is Crazy74. So again, shout out to him for these two movies. Appreciate it. And of course, I gotta also show respect and recognize a friend of mine that I went all the way to Galveston, Texas on the beach when we participated in a cosplay contest. And I'm sure I have uploaded on my previous YouTube for shorts that I was cosplaying as the swimwear version of Kirito with my wife, Asuna Rose 44, or at Asuna Ni 45 on Instagram. That special thanks to a friend named Phil D. Win. I hope you don't mind if I address your name on YouTube or on social media. But thank you for giving me this. And thank you for choosing me and my wife as a winner of your own private beach party cosplay contest. Shout out to him. I just want him to be recognized for the gift and for recognizing me as a winner of his private beach cosplay contest. So I'm just getting that and cementing my achievement here on this video content. Whatever gets shared or whatever gets posted on. This is indeed a public statement, and I am trying to be a public figure and consider myself as a presidential political public speaker. So with that out of the way, shout out to all of my friends. Shout out to Player 464, EP Wolverine, Queen Oberon, Leave It to Tegan, Kill Every Venue. Shout out to Crazy Chris, Crazy74. Shout out to Phil. Shout out to multiple conventions, especially KawawaCon to Tango last 2 years ago, when I'm the first winner at the ending ceremony. And you know, I thought to myself I ain't gonna win, but with luck. All special thanks to friend Marvelous Makai. So shout out to him. Shout out to Marvelous Makai for giving me a ticket and blessing me with the luck. I would have to say that it's been a long journey from the start of 2024 all the way to the end of it. And I will say this: if anybody that knows me, knew me, getting to know me, I'm a hard-headed person, hard-headed as a rock, or stubborn as an ox, stubborn as a mule. I'm always 24/7 stressed. It's always been a long day for me. And I know I will say that I am seemingly antisocial, arrogant, anything that looks like I just don't feel like being bothered or feel like I'm not in the mood to talk. I'm just letting everyone know, the viewers know, that that's just me being me. I don't take advice, or I take selected amount of advice, I should put it. So once again, the kind of advice that I'm open-minded to is that I am a big fan of creative writing. And I have been sharing that on Facebook and been doing live streaming just to defend my work. Because I haven't been writing my stories for 7 years. But ever since the pandemic, or ever since 2017, before the pandemic, I've been writing for 7 years. And I miss writing so much. Every day I go to work, the thought of writing comes to my head. So I'm getting back into it. Special thanks to ChatGPT and various AI for all the image creating and all that. The image generator. Shout out to AI video generator, and now shout out to the voice AI generator. As I've been seeing on YouTube, with a lot of these creative AI generator, like the President Evil creative video with all the presidents like Joe Biden, Trump, Obama fighting the zombies. Like President Evil, I knew I had a feeling someone took that idea, and I actually had it in my head, and I just didn't creatively write it down on paper. But it's fan made. So I'm just saying, with video AI being that creative and being that real, surreal as it is, I have to get back into writing before someone else, God knows, may took all my ideas from me that I've been keeping bottled up in my head for 7 years. And now I gotta really put my effort and really double time step on it and get back into my writing. So yes, I've been doing live streaming and live streaming on Twitch. All me writing my stories on Wattpad and using ChatGPT, all to protect my work and to enforce copyright. And I've been trying to showcase and spread it so that it gets flooded and propagated on the internet in order to lay down the copyright law, because those are my ideas and I work hard and thought really hard on it. And I want the same courtesy if I had to respect other legitimate DeviantArt commission artists and any other artist that draws and animate, and filmmakers, movie makers, and any other live streamers and content creators alike. If I had to respect the copyrights and not to steal the work or plagiarize or pirate, by means I want the same courtesy when it comes to me and my work. My original characters, my original work, my original ideas all came from my head and from the bottom of my heart. And I just want to leave it at that, and just want to address that here on this video content to the general public of the internet, social media, and the ever cyber world of the community. So with that being out of the way, if you don't mind me, I'm going to try to have the fingers here because I have just typed out all prepared on ChatGPT, and I hope you don't mind me grabbing the phone. Yep, and just, having the fingers tapping. So I'm going to have a little close up. All right, there you go. So, as I said, I am here to formally, what's the word? Sorry, let me scroll back up on the ChatGPT. So I formally written out my 2025 New Year's resolution goals in the style format as the oath of office inauguration style speech, pledging and vowing allegiance to fulfill to the best of my solemn duties of my abilities to uphold of my own New Year's resolution starting tomorrow all the way to the end of 2025. So I'll go ahead and read this. So 2025 New Year's resolution office goals. 1. Enhance productivity and efficiency. Implement time blocking for major tasks to reduce multitasking. Adopt a 2-minute rule. Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound like, that's not the one I'm looking for. That's something else. That sounds like customer and all that. Let's see. There we go. 2025 New Year's resolution. The American Dream Promise. I, Tai Nguyen, or Tai M. Nguyen, make this promise to myself. A promise to pursue and fulfill the essence of the American dream with dedication, perseverance, and vision. I will chart a path that leads me toward personal, professional, and family fulfillment. Number 1, education and career advancement. I will commit to attending college and university, striving to earn a degree that opens doors to higher potential earnings and personal growth. I understand that education is the foundation of opportunity, and I will invest in my skills and knowledge to reach the highest academic heights possible. Number 2, home ownership and stability. I will work toward owning a home with a front yard for weekend barbecues. Okay, I'm not sure why ChatGPT put that there. Or pretty much front yard for a weekend and a backyard where memories are built. I promise to manage my finances responsibly, save diligently, and pursue a house mortgage, creating a space for my family that can call home. And number 3, family and fatherhood. I envision myself as a father figure, raising 2 children with love, patience, and guidance. I will build a nurturing environment that fosters their dreams and growth, laying the groundwork for their futures. One day, I will watch them grow, knowing I played a part in shaping their journey. I will strive for longevity, aspiring to see myself as a grandfather, passing down stories and lessons to future generations. Number 4, travel and exploration. I will embrace life beyond borders, traveling to Japan and other countries, immersing myself in cultures that inspire and expand my worldview. These journeys will not only fulfill my curiosity, but also enrich my creativity and passion for storytelling. Number 5, passion and career in anime. As I will say this multiple times and previously, this is my number 1 dream in general, to work in an anime career field. Not to be an audience, customer, or viewer, sitting in this chair and just watching anime or reading manga. If it's not gonna pay the bills, then it's not worth my time. So I cannot really make it any clearer than that, nor stress myself any further than that. It's a fact that I can prove. I don't do it as a hobby. I like to make pennies on the side. So again, number 5, passion and career in anime. I promise to chase my dream job within the anime industry, whether as a creative writer, author, anime producer, or a voice that brings stories to life. I will remain persistent, applying my talents to conventions, studios, or production houses, eager to contribute to the field I am passionate about. This is my declaration, a roadmap for the life I envision. I recognize that the pursuit of dreams requires effort, but I am ready to meet every challenge head on in fulfilling these promises. I will not only create a future of success, but also one rich in purpose and joy. Signed. Okay, you're trying to put that there. Here you go. Here's what I call the executive order. Let's see. Signed. Signed by Tai Nguyen at Sunbeam Tai 10 for Instagram. Consider this as an executive order that I have hereby signed. Case closed. So that I hereby mark my own word. And if anybody have been watching this from start to end, if you're gonna hold me to it, feel free to. If you're gonna screenshot or save this video, so be it. I mean, I am treating myself like a politician, like a president, treating this like an oath of office on January 20th, the inauguration. At the same time, I will be holding the second term President-elect Donald J. Trump when he gets into the office, when he states his oath of office vow speech. And with that being said, I would see if I can quote that speech. if I can find it. I know I did. And again, I know I'll be posting this after several other videos, and I did quote and I did vote and pledge and vow, but I will just do it again on this since I'm wearing a professional suit that I look like a politician or pretty much a funeral priest. But hang on, new tab. Let's see. Oh, just give me a moment. Okay. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Let me click that. To defend the Constitution of the United States. And that, that's the short one. But other than that, I know the last one say, so God help me please, amen. So with that, I've already signed the journal, what I dubbed as the executive order, and I have sealed the deal and laid down my word and promises of my 2025 New Year's resolution. So other thing is, if that's what I'm going to be asked, hey Sunbeam Titan, what is your New Year's resolution for 2025? Well, I already posted on Facebook. I already addressed it here on this video content that will be posted on YouTube, on any various social media. And I will be asking all of you viewers and those that's been tuning in, what will be your New Year's resolution for 2025? And do you live on your own or still live with your family? Do you ever get along with your family or with your roommates? Did you enjoy 2024 so far? And what is your favorite hobby? And do you ever wish to get paid doing what you like to do? And have you ever thought of going all the way to pursue that goal? Once again, my number one dream, hobby, and hoping that I'm trying to pursue it as a career is, again, writing stories. Writing, got my pencil, writing on my journal. Creative writing. I've been writing stories for since 2005, and I've been writing all the way towards 2016, and I wrote more than 30 journals before Wattpad and Blogspot or bloggers or any other writers website where you can post all your fan fiction and all that. I love writing, and I'm glad to get back into it. All special thanks to AI image generator and all these AI that helps create images, including AI that helps you write and revise your sentence structures. So special thanks to ChatGPT. It got my vote and definitely got my deserves my subscription, because I don't trust scammers and I don't trust dishonest commission artists or anyone that is soliciting or trying to be a gold digger and a fraudulent merchant. I cannot wrap my head around why they always had to take that route and doing bad deeds to harm other people, such as myself, that I always had to wake up early and go to work 40 hours a week, 10 hours a day, as early as around 7 or 7:30, and sometimes 6:30, working 10 to 11 hours, having to work on my feet for 3 or 4 hours. And I find it unjustified that all these scammers is just taking the easy route, just getting away with the internet and being all dishonest. It's just awful, and I'm calling that out as an awareness and hope that better security and better cybersecurity and the FCC can do something to really quell down all these scammers and dishonest solicitors and just flat out dishonest trolls. Because I don't do that to people, and I don't deserve something like that. I can never understand why I always feel like I'm the prey here. But I've been watching YouTuber Pleasant Green, and he does shows all these scams, and I'm pretty much getting a lot smarter about it. So I don't want that to happen, and I'm trying to put it in and completely cancel all means of scam, all means of fraudulence. So I'm just at least addressing this and getting this out there. So yes, my New Year resolution has been set. I have already sworn my promises. I mean, if you're gonna hold me to it, thinking I'll try to fulfill every single promises, based on what I said on Facebook or what I said on here, phrases to phrases, word for word, and you can go ahead and hold me to it. You can save this video, screenshot, quote what I said. But I will say this: that's only to me and only for me. And I don't understand why you have to waste your breath or really have to take interest in just getting into my personal business when you have your own fish to fry and you have your own problem and obligations. That at the end of the day, you have your own big project, you have your own dilemma. I will say this: I treat people the way I want to be treated, and I give myself 5-star and 10 out of 10 that I don't meddle into people's business. I always been true to myself, such as I keep everything to myself. I stay quiet. I mind my own business. I just say, okay. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to be bothered. I do my own thing, and I will give myself an A+ that I did a phenomenal job. Because of all 400 to back then, I had like 600 friends on Facebook or even friends on Instagram that followed. Not a single soul ever reached out to talk to me. Only a very few friends of mine that care enough or has the best interest to talk to me reach out to me. But nope, I don't have like a full party of 400 friends ever talking to me on Facebook. So yeah, that pretty much says it itself. And here when I check on YouTube, I only had almost 30 followers or 30 subscribers here on YouTube. I have over about 505 followers on Facebook for my cosplay page, Solitaire Cosplay, and about almost 160 followers on Instagram for Solitaire Cosplay. DeviantArt about 112, 113. Like I was trying to be going all big and fame and all that. You know, I'm just being honest, going for a cloud of fame, because I guess I would consider this as a distraction or as a facade that I was really trying to promote my story and just trying to treat it like a whole news outlet. I'm just trying to get the word out in all means possible by creating multiple pages on every different social media, hoping it will populate the internet. So if anyone searched for my ideas, it would all be tied to under my name, under my faces, because I work very hard and I'm trying to be a content creator, live streamer, cosplayer, general modeling, and now a creative writer and author, hoping to produce my own anime out of my own original works. Just like the same as every other content creator, YouTuber, TikToker, Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt, trying to make pennies and hoping to sell their hard drawn art or their book, or hoping to get in partnership with YouTube, TikTok to get their videos monetized. I'm just the same as anyone else. I should be no different or should be treated differently, because I treat people the way I want to be treated. I treat people with respect, and I respect their privacy, their personal space. Like, I don't know, like in great length, I don't know how I should respect your privacy, but like I said, I don't really what I'm trying to say is I'm not very nosy. I don't really like to peek on people's phone or see what they're playing and all that. I don't do that. I mean, if I did, well, I'm sorry, but now I just like, you know what, I'm gonna go to my own room and, you know, type stories. And that's what I've been doing recently, believe it or not. But at least I'm just saying this for those that knew me, that has known me, or trying to get to know me. Now you know. And again, I've been trying to make money. I'm the kind of person that likes to make money. I'm all about assets. I'll go by the word CEO, career employment opportunities, and not chief executive officer. When I say CEO, I really am being creative. Career employment opportunity. I'm all about trying to find jobs and finding jobs within the anime department, within the anime career. And I really want to strongly express this here, whatever this gets posted on and shared to, that I'm hoping that there are more anime jobs being created. If you have seen me around, and you've been living in the era back in 2014, 2016, around that era, here in Texas, USA, there was a anime retail store called Upo's Anime. Upo's Anime on Rutland Drive, near Peyton Gin Road, or Burnett Road, around there, here in the city of Austin, Texas. It's called Upo's Anime, and I know it's owned by an individual named Franklin Mormon. I will not really get into detail, but I'm only saying it as it is because there's already been common knowledge and already been mixed bag of good and bad publicities about Upo's Anime and to the owner. And I know Upo's Anime has 3 stores way back then, around between 2014 and 2016. one in Houston, San Antonio, and Austin, and they all got closed down. And now the successor was Anime Pop Austin on Airport Boulevard near Kinokuniya, that Asian entertainment on the North Crescent Moon or Lamar Crescent Moon or something, with the what was it that Hong Kong market, that supermarket with the K barbecue all you can eat, along with the rotating sushi, Kura sushi, and Tori. So yeah, that plaza. So Anime Pop Austin was far from that plaza, and it was open around like before the pandemic, I think. But it lasted all the way towards 2024, and I thought it was an April Fool's joke. But ultimately, Anime Pop Austin closed down, and of course, they weren't hiring. Despite that, I submitted my resume and application for Upple's Anime, and nope, I have never gotten hired to work at an anime retail store. And all my life, that defines me. And I love anime, and I love to make money working in an anime focused environment, but surrounded by anime merch. Behind me, anime wallpaper. In front of me, mangas and CDs and plushies. On my right and left, trading cards. Everything all 2D anime aesthetic. Because for 31 years in my entire life, I always dreamed of ever working for anime. And the closest I can ever get is to volunteer at anime conventions. Ecchi Expo by Fandom Events, Wind Bloom, Kawawa-con, Iki-con, Ushi-con, Anime Overload, San Japan, Realms-con. Like, yeah, I've been there and I only volunteered. And I like it. I mean, I'm happy. It's just short-lived because it's a typical 3 or 4 day. And I hate having to pay for the hotel, and I really hate having to compete to get a crash space and all that. You know, I'm very that flexible, and I'm just speaking from the bottom of my heart and the top of my lungs and the top of my head. I love anime so much. And the only thing I can do is to just get back into writing my stories. And you know what? I'll just have to pass that onto my original characters, and he will just grant people dreams like that. Because I'm the god of my own story, I can make it happen. But I really would pray to the Lord, hoping that there is more job opportunities related to anime. I hope to see another successor after Anime Pop opening here in the city of Austin, somewhere here in Texas, not too far from, here, or not too far from Round Rock, I would say. Just somewhere that's easily accessible, that doesn't take an hour-long drive. Because anime is my passion, and I love working for anime. There is no higher honor than that. Or there's no higher honor in just sitting and watching anime if I don't get paid for it. I don't like to waste time in just sitting, being a viewer, audience, customer. I want to be the opposite. So I really made myself clear on that. And good thing I did. Because I will be getting this posted on Facebook, maybe Instagram, of course YouTube for sure. Hoping to build subscribers, hoping to build traction. I'm trying to grow my viewership, trying to build like a big fan base here, including the same on Twitch. Oh, sorry about that. Including on Twitch, because Twitch, I only have 25 followers, less than 30. Again, YouTube, less than 30. Instagram, less than 160. Like, I don't know why I'm just having trouble building followers. I mean, I apologize if you don't find me appealing or boring. But like I said, it is easy said and done to click that subscribe button, to hit that follow, or hit that watch on DeviantArt. But at the same time, you can do the opposite. You can hit the unsubscribe, you can hit the unfollow button, you can hit the dislike. I mean, I've been doing that. Like, if I feel like I have no business with any other content creators, it's not worth my time just subscribing if it's truly that I don't find it interesting. Now, I apologize. I mean, I love to support a lot of content creators because I like to treat us as one big family. And again, I treat people the way I want to be treated. I like to support every content creator as I like to be supported. I like to grow and hope I can make pennies out of this so I can stay at home and write stories and call it a dream. But no, I have to continue working where I work 40 hours a week, working 10 hours on my feet, and I always go home stressed with PTSD because I really am feeling paranoid, tense, what's the word? PTSD. Strained, disoriented. And it's always a long day. I don't like where I work at. I wish there are more anime opportunities, like opportunities to work in an anime department without being rejected, like given a fair shot to work, equal employer opportunities. And I wish I can be a successful content creator. And it takes all of you that sympathize with me to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, or to follow me on Facebook, Solitaire Cosplay, and to keep liking and all that. And to follow me on Instagram, and maybe follow me on TikTok, Twitter, X, just any other social media that does monetization, that you can get paid for just posting content. I'm sure you would agree, this content creator would agree, that content creator would agree. We are all here on the same goal, hoping we try to be families and not be competitive, because it is what it is. It's super competitive, it's oversaturated, it's just stressful as it is, trying to be at the top, hoping to make millions. And I'm just speaking my mind. You have to give me that. I'm not any troll nuisance IRL live streamer. I am not Johnny Somali. I am not Neon. I'm just me, and I'm doing the right thing. Is just freely expressing my thoughts, and you have to give me that. I'm being honest to myself, and I've been through a lot. Been through a lot of grinding, a lot of hard climbs. I sometimes don't get along with my peers. I don't get along with my family. But there's always room for forgiveness. There's also room for opportunities, and there's room for improvements. And it's only up to you to make that change, and for you to change for yourself for the better. As the saying goes, you cannot change other people, but you can only change yourself, and that's within your own control. But I'm starting to run lots of words, but yeah, I just want to wish again. I appreciate my friends for all these gifts, and I appreciate the time just trying to look back on the greatest moments of 2024 or way back. I'm happy to say at least I have won some achievement, and I did participate. I did won something from the contest, or at least my wife won in 2023 at HNY Expo, at the HNY Expo prom, like a few years back, and I'm happy to won something from Kawawa Con to Tango at the ending ceremony. I mean, I'm glad I actually experienced winning something for a change after going through a lot of conventions last year. It's been quite a journey, and if you know me or you seen me around before, well, that's good. That's good. Well, I appreciate for at least keeping me in your thoughts somewhere. But if not, well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about that. But time change. I'm getting old. Like I said, former President Jimmy Carter had passed away, and I'm not saying it as a politician or all that. I'm just treating him as a person, and that means that people will not live long or may have their lives cut short, or whatever that may be. Is I'm trying to say is enjoy life to the fullest, and to start treating people like people, regardless of their ideologies and their beliefs. As at the end of the day, I will go by saying that sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt. Remember that. What people say shouldn't really bring you down or to change you. It's up to you where you should take their advice, heed it, and do what they say. Or you can just say, okay, but don't have to follow through with it. That's why I don't give advice to people. I only give advice to people that I know that if they care about something, and they look like they're open to that advice towards their goal, then I'll give it to them. If I know what it's about and I have experience in it. So again, the kind of advice I will take is, I love creative writing. Again, I love writing stories. I've been getting into Wattpad and Blogspot or bloggers, and any website that is kind of more relaxed and lenient to not safe for work to the maximum of either way. I want to post my story where limitless. Like I'm going to have like over 100k words or so, and if it gets posted and it get me to get monetized, where I start getting paid pennies just for views and clicks and all that, do send me on the link. Do reach out to me. Send me a link. Leave a comment here, because I like to write stories, and I would love to explore every website where I can get paid to write stories. Because right now I know there's a mobile app called Starry, and I don't know if it's legitimate. But right now it looks like it requires to have a lot of words, and it looks like it's exclusive to mobile apps. Like I know I've been watching YouTuber Vinsane that talks about money making apps. So if you heard of Vinsane, I'm just promoting him here on YouTube, and whenever this video content gets shared, shout out to Vinsane for weeding out those scams and showing all legitimate money making apps. I just want to shine light on that I've been playing a lot of money making apps on my phone, like Bitcoin miner, all these cryptocurrency games for Satoshis, Bitcoin, because I'm after the money and I need money to survive. Gotta pay food, gotta pay rent, pay bills, put food on the table, just to simply survive. But I'm sorry for over repeating myself and really keep going back in circles here. But again, writing stories is what I care the most. Writing stories. Been writing stories since 5th grade, means so much to me. If there is a position or any jobs where I can freely write my own stories, such as continue writing on Wattpad and then just submitting it to that website to get it monetized or whatever, that will be helpful. Do send it my way and do let me know about that. If there are any legitimate website where I can write my stories and be a creative writer and author and get paid for it. Because there are scammers out there and I don't like to fall for a scammer again. I work hard for my money, you work hard for your money, this person work hard for their money, that person work hard for their money. Money like this. Hard-earned money. And if you don't mind, I'm gonna drink me some water. My mouth is getting dry and I'm dehydrated. So yeah, if you're gonna be asking me questions, so again, so the question I may answer if I ever get asked is, well, if you're asking me what's my New Year's resolution, again, I'm just simply gonna say in a nutshell is to follow my American dream, hoping to find my dream job. I would say I'm also trying to find that island because I went to the Bahamas on a Half Moon Cay with my wife and my family and my uncles on the Carnival Dream like a few weeks back. I think last year, no, on Black Friday, post Thanksgiving, November 30th, went on the Carnival Dream Cruise for 8 days, going all the way to the Eastern Caribbean, the Bahamas, and Half Moon Cay Beach is indeed my favorite vacation spot. And that got my word saying, now I got to find the island. And now I gotta find that Amazon jungle where I can be free. And I'll always go by saying, live free, feel free, be free. Free as the wind, free as the bird. I personally don't enjoy living in the city. I wish I had the money to probably buy a small ranch not too far from the suburbs or something. But buying properties costs a lot of money, and I don't like the housing price and how bad the economy is now. I don't know how bad it will get starting tomorrow and going into middle of 2025. But again, fingers crossed. I just hope the economy gets better and hope that housing is getting more affordable so that I can easily fulfill my American dream goals, as I already made a promise and have already signed this small little journal that I treated like an executive order that will uphold my New Year resolution to the best of my abilities. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. Thank you everyone from sticking around and watching this whole video from start to finish. Thank you for the views, and for those that like and subscribe on YouTube, if this gets posted on YouTube or on Facebook, appreciate the follows. Again, if you do like this video and you appreciate what I have to say, and I don't know, you find me appealing or whatever, please do hit that subscribe button. Please do follow me. Please help me grow as a content creator and help me be successful as a content creator. It can't hurt, or at least for me, it can't hurt to express that. I sympathize with those that are underrated, that should feel like they should get that love that they deserve, and hope they get all the subscribers and all that. And I really wish I can get that subscriber too, that love that I need. So again, hit that subscribe button, and Happy New Year's, social media and the internet. Peace.